the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has just launched a brand new crypto force. This move could mark a turning point for crypto regulation in the United States. Let's break down what's happening, who's leading the change, and what it could mean for the future of the digital assets. On January 21, 2025, Acting SEC Chairman Mark T. Ullera announced the creation of a dedicated crypto task force. The goal? To develop a comprehensive and clear regulatory framework for crypto assets, something the industry has been demanding for years. But here's a good thing. Commissioner Hester Peirce has been tapped to lead this new task force. She's empowered to direct all activities, from working with the SEC staff and industry experts to holding public roundtables and coordinating with other agencies, both in the United States and internationally. But let's talk about the international or the global side of this. The SEC has not yet published detailed information on specific countries, international organizations, or venues where Commissioner Peirce is directly coordinating or holding roundtables abroad. The current public statements focus on the commitment to international engagement rather than listing particular international events or locations. So far, this is what we know. The SEC has begun a series of roundtables in the US on crypto regulation, with topics such as custody, tokenization, and decentralized finance, DeFi. While these roundtables are currently US-based, the task force public communications indicate an intention to engage with international regulators and market participants as the regulatory process evolves. And in my opinion, this is a good thing. The SEC invites public input, including for international parties, via a dedicated email address, and this email is from the SEC, which is crypto@sec.gov, and has signaled that further updates on international activities will be provided as plans develops. For years, the SEC has mostly relied on enforcement actions to regulate crypto, meaning they go after projects or companies after the fact. This approach has led to confusion about what's legal and what's not, creating a tough environment for innovators and sometimes a heaven for fraudsters. Now, but with this new task force, the SEC is signaling a shift. Instead of just enforcement, they want to set clear rules, offer realistic paths to registration, and create sensible disclosure frameworks. In short, they are aiming for clarity and predictability, not just punishments. Here's what the Crypto Task Force is set to focus on: drawing clear regulatory lines, defining what is and isn't a security in the crypto world, which in my opinion, this is very important, providing realistic registration paths, making it possible for crypto projects to comply with the law without jumping through impossible hoops, crafting sensible disclosure frameworks, ensuring transparency for investors, like recognizing the unique nature of digital assets, and deploying enforcement resources judiciously, focusing on real threats to investors, not just technical violations. And this is where I see a change. The task force is also inviting input from investors, industry participants, academics, and the public. They are planning a series of roundtables and are actively seeking feedback via email and public meetings. As we all know, Commissioner Hester Peirce leads the task force, supported by a team of experienced SEC staff, including Richard Gabbard as Chief of Staff and Taylor Asher as Chief Policy Advisor. Now, the group will coordinate with Congress, other federal agencies like the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and even international regulators. Commissioner Hester Peirce is also joining the President's Working Group on Digital Assets Market, a new initiative from the White House aimed at strengthening U.S. leadership in digital financial technology. Now, if you think about it, this is a big deal. For the first time, the SEC is signaling that it wants to work with the industry, not just regulate it by enforcement. I really have a hope that this new approach will provide the clarity and pathways to compliance that crypto innovators have been asking for. But as Commissioner Peirce herself has said, this is a journey. It will take time, patience, and input from all sides to get it right. The task force is asking for everyone's feedback. So, if you are involved in crypto, now is the time to make your voice heard. The Securities and Exchange Commission's Crypto Task Force has indeed announced 4 upcoming roundtables as part of its ongoing public engagement on crypto assets regulation. Here are the 4 dates and topics as officially released. April 11, 2025, Between a Block and a Hard Place, Tailoring Regulation for Crypto Trading. April 25, 2025, Know Your Custodian, Key Considerations for Crypto Custody. May 12, 2025, Tokenization, Moving Assets on Chain, where TradeFi and DeFi meet. June the 6th, 2025, DeFi and the American Spirit. I would like to highlight that each roundtable will be held on the SEC headquarters, this is in Washington, and will also be streamed live on SEC Gov.